I'm Kristen Ward, and welcome to Maquette Vallant's Summer of Stories, Episode 7. If you enjoy the show, please like, share, or subscribe below. Donations to the project are also greatly appreciated and can be made at paypal.me/kward-storydance. Tonight's featured story is The Girl Who Wore Too Much, a folktale from northeast Thailand. The inspiration for my version of the tale comes from a book of the same name by folklorist Margaret Reed MacDonald. You can also read a much older and darker version of the tale, along with other fantastic stories from the same region in northeast Thailand, in this book, The Serpent Prince, which I picked up at my local library. A long time ago, in the foothills of Thailand, lived a girl named Ai. She was very pretty, with long, straight tresses and big, dark eyes, and her whole family doted on her. "Oh, Ai," her father would say, "these gold bracelets would look so lovely on your slender arm, and these silver shine so bright. I will buy you all of them." "Oh, Ai," her mother would say, "this green silk would look so lovely with your bronze complexion, and this blue would complement your eyes. I will buy you both of them." Aunts and uncles who had traveled to far-off lands would bring Ai jeweled rings and necklaces unlike anyone in her village had ever seen. And cousins, fearing she might catch cold, would bring her scarves and robes of every color and design. Ai's family went on like this for some time, and as she approached womanhood, she had quite a collection of dresses and robes and scarves and jewelry, so much so that her room resembled a large closet with just a little bed barely visible in one corner. One day, Ai heard of a great festival that was being held just on the other side of the hill. Everyone from all of the neighboring villages would be there, and Ai was so excited. What a wonderful chance to show off her clothing and jewelry. But which? Ai wanted to be sure that she would be the most beautiful girl at the festival. "These gold bracelets look so lovely on my slender arm. Oh, but these silver shine so bright. Perhaps I should wear all of them. Oh, and this green silk complements my complexion. But the blue looks so lovely with my eyes. Oh, of course I should wear all of them. These jewels and rings are unlike anything anyone has seen before. I must show them off. Oh, and these robes and scarves of every color and design. Oh, they are so beautiful, and it may be cold on the hill. Surely, if I wear it all, I will be the most beautiful girl at the festival." And so she layered it all on. Dresses upon dresses, scarves upon scarves, necklaces on necklaces, bracelets on bracelets. And once Ai had put it all on, she gazed at herself in the mirror, thinking, now of course I will be the most beautiful girl at the festival. And certainly the warmest, too. Ai's friends had to stifle a laugh when they saw her. She looked so silly and balky in all of those clothes. As the group began to climb the hill towards the festival, Ai found it harder and harder to keep up with her friends because of her heavy clothes. "Come on," her friends said. "We don't want to be late. Ai, you are too heavy. Let us push you up the hill." "No," said Ai, "you'll wrinkle my beautiful dresses." "Then let us carry some of your bracelets and jewels, they pleaded. But Ai was stubborn. You're just jealous of my lovely things. Go on ahead if you are so worried about being late. I can make it there on my own, and I will still be the most beautiful girl at the festival. And so they left her, leaving her to trudge onward alone. After some time, Ai found that she could go no further and collapsed, exhausted, halfway up the hill. As she sat, trying to catch her breath and gather the strength to continue on, an old wise woman approached. "What seems to be the problem, dear?" she asked. "Oh," said Ai, "I want so badly to go to the festival, but I no longer have the strength to get up this hill. Can you help me, wise one?" The woman nodded. "Give me some of your bracelets," she said. And Ai did. Ai anxiously awaited the woman's advice, but the old lady just smiled, put the bracelets in her pocket, and strode onward. Ai was furious. "Thief!" she cried, shaking her fist, and realized that her arm was so much lighter. The next to pass by was an old man in tattered clothing. He was shivering from the cold wind that blew down from the hill, and he called to Ai, "Oh, miss, you look so thirsty, and I am so cold. Perhaps you might trade just one or two of your scarves for a drink of this cold water." Ai did, and again felt lighter, not to mention a little refreshed. One by one, the people of her village and other travelers passed by, each with a different need, and to each Ai gave a jeweled necklace to a young widow who was crying because she needed a new roof for her cottage, a ring to a soldier to give to his waiting sweetheart, a dress to an old woman whose eyes sparkled, thinking of her younger days. For every item she gave, Ai felt lighter and lighter, until finally, in just one simple dress and shawl, she found that she could not only stand again, but continue on up the hill with a bounce in her step. The festival still had many hours of merriment when Ai arrived. Her friends welcomed her and complimented her on her lovely and practical dress. They had a grand time at the festival. The poor were never dressed so richly, and Ai herself was so light on her feet that she was the most beautiful dancer there. Stories like this one were told hundreds of years ago as cautionary tales, warning of the dangers of vanity. While I've luckily never quite found myself in Ai's predicament, I do remember several times in my 20s freezing in the cold because I didn't want to cover up a cute outfit with a coat. Have you had times in your life where your own vanity led you to over or underdress? Tell us about it in the comments below. You can also take a fun and silly picture of your own too much and post it on Facebook or Instagram with hashtag #MVStoryDance. If you're like me, hearing that story can inspire you to take a look at your own closet and see how you can lighten your own load by giving to others. Dress for Success is one organization in Pittsburgh that accepts gently used clothing, other donations, and offers some fun volunteer opportunities. I called on Lexi Gibbons, communications intern, to tell us more.
Hi, Lexi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Can you tell us a little bit about Dress for Success and how we can find out more?
Yeah, so the mission of Dress for Success is to empower women to achieve economic independence by providing a network of support, professional attire, and development tools that help women thrive not only in work but in life as well. So besides physically equipping women with apparel and accessories, our programs furnish them with confidence and knowledge, which can be lifelong attributes. So you can find out more through our website, through the Just for Success Pittsburgh website, and you can connect with us on social media. And we also have an e-newsletter that you can receive once you sign up for. So I can send you all those links to link down below for all the viewers.
So what types of jobs and careers does Dress for Success help clients prepare for?
So the Dress for Success Pittsburgh team provides services to women who are entering and returning to the workforce in fields such as business professional, medical, CNA training programs, restaurants or banquet servers, hospitality, construction, and we also provide services to women who are starting an internship, attending a career fair, have a court appearance, and also if you're in a situation where you need to rebuild a wardrobe, and that's, for an example, if you're in a fire or if you were in an abusive relationship and you had to leave everything behind. Anything that you would consider a barrier to starting a new job or attending an interview, the Dress for Success Pittsburgh team will be there to assist. And because of COVID-19 and CDC guidelines, our team is actually currently working to provide virtual resources through the Virtual Connections Resource Center to assist women in the coming months of global economic recovery. And for those who don't know, at each boutique location, we have a Connections Resource Center where women can come in and do a job search, apply for a job, update their resume, and just learn and practice new computer skills that would really help them in their career journey. And we have trained volunteers that will work with clients one-on-one to ensure that she feels comfortable stepping into an upcoming interview or starting her new job.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I know with a lot of the libraries still closed, there's definitely been a gap for, people who maybe don't have computers and communications at home.
Yeah, so we're currently working on providing those virtual resources for everyone. So we're all very excited for this project.
That's great. So as we were setting up this interview, I saw that you were currently working on a special International Women's Day campaign. Do you want to talk about that?
So my main project this summer is developing communications and marketing materials for the 2021 International Women's Day campaign. International Women's Day is a global day celebrating the economic, social, cultural, and political achievements of women. So Just for Success Pittsburgh encourages organizations and individuals to host their own DIY fundraising event called an Empowerment Celebration. So we offer a step-by-step guide on how to host your event. And in 2020, in March, we had over 30 organizations host their own International Women's Day Empowerment Celebration. And it raises funds to empower local women who are returning or entering the workforce. And one example would be, there was an organization that held a team brunch and invited guest speakers to attend. And you kind of just encourage people to donate financially if they're capable, or donate gently used business attire. So that's really cool. And then also my main task is to enhance all marketing materials and promote new ways to attract supporters via social media. So my goal is to make the hosting an event process easier to understand and just kind of figure it out and do. So keep a lookout for our Instagram stories and highlights, because our original flyer that we have, which is how to host, it's so easy, step by step, 3 simple steps to host an event. I'm going to try to turn those into Instagram stories and highlights, make them even more accessible to people. So I'm really excited for March 8th.
That does sound exciting.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of performers who might be interested in doing some sort of special show for that. So that would be great.
Awesome.
So I just told a story in this week's episode that might encourage some of the folks watching to clean out their closets and maybe donate some things. And I know Dress for Success looks for very specific things to donate. Can you talk a little bit about like how you accept donations?
Yeah, this is a great question, because right now is the perfect time to clean out your closet. So we accept new and gently used business professional and business casual attire, and this includes dress shoes, non-skid shoes, steel-toed boots, professional accessories, and unopened cosmetics and personal care items. And just to make sure everyone knows, all the clothing needs to be clean and interview ready, because many of our clients go attend an interview right after their fitting. So if you would like to see more ways to donate and to review our implemented process following CDC guidelines, you can visit our website at pittsburgh.dressforsuccess.org. And I know the Allegheny and Washington branches are accepting clothing donations. So if you would like to make a contactless clothing drop off, you can email the Allegheny branch and the Washington branch. And then, because of these uncertain times, we've also created an Amazon registry list for needed unopened personal care items. And supporters can review our registry lists and send one or multiple of the items to be shipped directly to the boutique for a contactless drop-off as well. And if you're looking for alternative ways to donate, you can just donate your time. We are always very thankful and appreciative of our volunteers. They're key to our success and really support our organization. And then if you're financially capable, you can become another option is to join the Dress for Success Pittsburgh monthly giving club. So this is an inclusive group of both men and women who share our passion of empowering women. This group donates regularly with a monetary contribution and enjoys exclusive benefits throughout the year. So it's just, these are all simple tasks and ways to make a large impact in the lives of local women. So.
Yeah, and I did volunteer at one of your events through Carnegie Mellon Women's Association, and I have to say it was really fun. It was like having a fashion show.
Very cool. I'm currently working on volunteer appreciation certificates just to send out to show how much we really do appreciate our volunteers.
Well, thank you so much, Lexi.
Yeah, no, thank you for allowing me to be on here with you. This was great. Thank you so much.
And thank you for watching. Again, if you enjoy the show, please like, share, or subscribe below. You can also donate to the project at paypal.me/kward-storydance. I'll see you next week for episode 8. In the meantime, check out any missed episodes right here.